Thank you so much for watching this video. The following statement was made. Max Verstappen has a special F1 advantage beyond Lewis Hamilton's control. Yeah, Max Verstappen has a special F1 advantage beyond Lewis Hamilton's control. Now, before I address that, I want to ask the following question. How many of you have heard the following statement? Lewis Hamilton is luckier than good. He's just lucky because he's always been on a top team. So when I read the following statement today that said, only special drivers start their careers on a top team. It's a justification. It's not luck, but it's talent. Ask Mazepin why he didn't start as a Ferrari driver, a McLaren driver, or a Mercedes driver. From this point on, when I hear Lewis as being lucky to have been always on a top team, I see it as a compliment that it's Lewis's talent that made him a special driver with an opportunity to start on a top team. But today's video is because of the statement that Max Verstappen has a special F1 advantage beyond Lewis Hamilton's control. That statement came from a former Formula One driver by the name of Damon Hill. I want to say this. Over 2.5 years ago, I was a Twitter follower of Damon Hill. I had high regards. I read everything he tweeted, and I agreed with most everything he said. I am no longer a follower because of the following. Mid-season, Damon Hill had an opportunity to interview Christian Spice Horner. I call him Christian Spice Horner. I'm sure you know why. Spice. He asked the question, I paraphrase. I believe it is Max's aggressive nature that cost him the win against Lewis. And Christian Spice Horner was so visually mad that the following statement would have applied. If looks could kill, Damon would have been dead right away. And the same interview, within half an hour later, the following group met to talk about the race, summarize the race. Jenson Button, Nico Rosberg, and Damon Hill, and Crofty. So Jenson Button jokingly made a statement to Damon that I believe you offended Christian with your question. So Damon laughing and said, I think I did. Well, here's the following statement that made me question whether or not Damon Hill is bipolar. He said the following. The Dutchman has been mentored by his father, Jos, who is a former Formula One driver that played a significant role in his rapid ascent to the top of the sport. He went on to say, Max Verstappen started Formula One at an extremely, he made emphasize, extremely young age of 17. As a matter of fact, Max Verstappen started Formula One at the age of 17 and 166 days. Max Verstappen won his first race at the age of 18 and 228 days. What Damon never said, despite the fact that he said Max Verstappen has a huge advantage beyond Lewis Hamilton's control because his dad, a former Formula One driver, mentored him, is that Lewis Hamilton won his first race at the age of 18 and 329 days. Not only did Lewis Hamilton won his first race at the age of 18 and 329 days, about 99 days longer than Max, Lewis Hamilton went on to make the podium from his first race 9 consecutive times from the first race. As a matter of fact, Lewis Hamilton won his 6th race, which is the Canadian Grand Prix, and his 7th race, which is the US Grand Prix. We know in his first season, rookie season, Lewis Hamilton led the World Championship, only to lose it by 1 point China by design. I stand firm. It's my opinion. He lost it by design. That's the fact. Now, he said it took few steps for Max Verstappen to claim his first world title. Again, what Damon is not telling you is that it took Max Verstappen 7 years, defined by him as few steps, 7 years, to be awarded or gifted the title by Michael Masi at Abu Dhabi. And here's how Damon puts it. He said Lewis Hamilton was cruising towards his 8th world title before Michael Masi gave Max the opportunity to have a crack at it, to win it in his last lap. Max Verstappen won it in exemplary fashion. Is Damon Hill either bipolar or something really bad happened after his question to Christian Horner? Is my question. I've never seen someone who on one side just about 2 years ago was so just, in my opinion, so honest, to being completely different. Now I call Damon Hill a Max Verstappen cheerleader. That's my opinion. I don't get it, but when he said that, it is because Lewis Hamilton has a disadvantage only because Max's dad was a former Formula One champion, as if Damon wasn't himself a son of a former Formula One champion, as if Jacques Villeneuve wasn't a son of Gilles Villeneuve, a former Formula One champion, as if Mick Schumacher wasn't himself a son of a former Formula One champion. The statement is false. Max Verstappen is no rival. He is a champion today because Masi has awarded it. Everyone who's fair to himself would agree to that statement. What do you think? Thank you always for watching this video. May God bless you.